I work at a diner that only opens after midnight. The rules are getting weirder. I never thought I'd be the kind of guy to end up in a job like this. It started 3 months ago. I was between jobs, broke, and desperate enough to answer a Craigslist ad that just said, "Now hiring midnight shift server. Discreet. $50 per hour. No questions." I thought it had to be a scam. But when I showed up at the address, it was a real place, an old 24-hour diner off a dead highway I'd never noticed before. It looked abandoned during the day, but at night, it came to life. Neon flickered. Lights glowed warm from inside. I walked in, and they hired me on the spot. No resume. No background check. Just a handshake from the owner, a guy named Carl. He viscid, skin like gray leather, eyes that didn't blink often enough. He handed me a little black booklet and said, "Read the rules. Don't break them." There were only 8. 1. The diner opens at 12:01 a.m. sharp. Be inside before the lights flicker on, or don't come in at all. 2. Never go into the walk-in freezer. 3. Always greet the first customer by name, even if you've never seen them before. 4. If someone orders the special, do not ask what it is. Just get Carl. 5. Do not touch the jukebox. 6. If the man in the green suit asks for coffee, pour it with your eyes closed. 7. If something knocks on the back door, don't answer. Ever. 8. When you leave alone. I laughed at first. Thought it was part of the diner's theme. But I read the rules anyway. The first night felt normal. At first, a few truckers came in. A tired-looking woman ordered black coffee and stared at the wall for her entire meal. No one said much. It was quiet. Eerie quiet. The kind that settles too heavily in your bones. At 1:07 a.m., a man in a green suit walked in. His smile was too wide. His eyes were glassy, like marbles. He slid into a booth and asked for coffee. I froze. I remembered the rule. I poured it eyes tightly shut and slid the mug across the counter. I heard him sip it. "You're learning," he said. When I opened my eyes, he was gone. The mug still steamed. The second night, I got curious. I peeked into the freezer. Just a crack. I didn't see anything. But I heard breathing. Slow, ragged, like something sleeping. Something big. I slammed it shut. The cold stayed with me for hours. Each night got stranger. Once, a man ordered the special. His eyes were bleeding. I did as I was told. I got Carl. Carl didn't speak. He just went into the kitchen, came back with a silver tray, and set it in front of the man. The man ate in complete silence. Afterward, he left a gold coin on the table and walked out into the dark without a car. Just disappeared. I looked at the coin once. It felt warm. It pulsed in my hand like a heartbeat. I left it where it was. Another night, the jukebox started playing on its own. I didn't touch it. No one did. It played a song I swear doesn't exist. The lyrics kept whispering my name. Over and over. Carl came out of the kitchen with a hammer and smashed it to pieces. The music didn't stop until sunrise. One night, I forgot to greet the first customer by name. He looked up, confused. Then scared. His skin started to blister. He screamed, grabbed his face, and ran out into the night. I never saw him again. Carl didn't say a word. Just stared at me. The silence said enough. Another time, something knocked at the back door. Soft, rhythmic. I pretended I didn't hear it. It knocked again. Harder. Then a voice whispered, "Please." I left something inside. I didn't move. Then it said my name. I still didn't move. It stopped. When I left that morning, I found footprints in the snow behind the building. Barefoot. Clawed. Leading away from the door. Then they just ended. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I keep telling myself I'll quit. But every night, I come back. Something about the diner pulls at me. Carl never sleeps. I don't think he even eats. He just watches, cleans, waits. One night, I asked him how long he's worked there. He said, "I've always been here." I tried to laugh, but he didn't. He just kept wiping the counter with a rag that never gets dirty. The other night was the worst. A second version of me walked in. Same clothes. Same tired eyes. He sat at the counter and smiled. "Rough night?" he asked. I backed away. Carl didn't react. None of the customers looked up. I asked who he was. He grinned. "I'm your replacement." I ran out the back. I didn't stop until I got home. But I couldn't sleep. I kept hearing the bell over the diner door, the hiss of coffee being poured, the song from the jukebox even, though it's been smashed for weeks. The next night, I didn't go in. At 12:04 a.m., I got a text from an unknown number. It just said, "You're late." I blocked the number. Then my phone rang. Same number. I let it go to voicemail.